I've upped my render distance a lot, which might be a bad idea. Look at how gross all that glass looks from this far away. We might we might put it down just so that we don't see that glass over there, because that was horrendous. Yeah, maybe we'll go what? 4? 4's not too bad. 4's not too bad. Once everything loads in, we should be pretty decent as well. So yeah, this is the house we're upgrading from the last episode, or the episode before that. So this dude's in here. She's upgrading it, adding the second floor, doing all that fun stuff. So we'll check in with that later, maybe, if we remember. Very cool, very cool. And we've obviously got these cool upgraded structures here. This episode, though, I want to try out something that I've never tried out before. It's a completely new mod to me, and I think for a few people it was. XNet. So this will show up because Flux Network, so it's like got the end of the X in the net. But this other mod's just called XNet. So we're looking at all this stuff here. These proxies and network cables and routers. Now, I have no idea how this works. But apparently, word on the street is that these are an all-in-one cable. They can transfer items, fluids, energy, even redstone. So that sounds really cool. And I think I've heard they're really fast as well. Like they're just the ultimate cable. So I definitely want to try it out. How did this happen? Okay, floating torch. That's beautiful. So yeah, I don't know where to start though. I assume I'll get some cables. Blue, red, green. Routing? Routing? Which one do I get? And it doesn't really look like there's a book or anything. Oh, is this a book? Oh, an XNet manual. There is. Let's make the manual. Here we go. Introduction, basic networking. 16 pages. Oh, this is the introduction. It's all about networking and transporting items, liquids, energy, and information through the world. Okay. Using cables, you connect various machines and blocks, and in the controller, you configure how things move through the created network. A cable can send all kinds of information. You don't need different cables for items, energy, or liquids. XNet is also very efficient and scalable. Cables are not tile entities, and you can create huge cable networks without performance differences. Okay. Basic networking. A network or local network is represented by a number of machines and blocks connected using cables and connectors, and one controller. So you use cables, connectors, and you have one controller for a network. Every network needs one controller. Yeah, it says here. And it is the block that does the actual work. So much like the simple storage, there was the one main controller, and that did everything. And all the cables were controlled by it. Do I still have it over here? My game is frozen at the moment. Hopefully it didn't break. Why is it frozen? We're moving like 50 blocks away. It died. The server just died. Not even the server. My single player world just died. Okay. I guess I haven't teleported there in a while. Okay. Well, I guess we'll sit through the unloading screen and then the loading screen again. Like right now. What? Ah, nice. The following mods have been identified as potential causes. Unknown. I love the unknown mod. We're back. We're back in, boys. Okay. Oh, look at how smooth it's running. What the hell? Am I still streaming? What? What is going on here? What is going on? The stream's still working. Okay, sweet. We are not where we ended before though, so I guess we'll run back over here. Oh, I don't like how things are behaving. Is it because we have it on tiny? That was why. Okay. Oh wow, look at how much better it runs on tiny. We might be spending our lives in tiny mode now. XNet, I mean. We need to probably make this guy again. And, okay, so we need a controller, right? An XNet controller. Oh, this stuff looks a lot like the RF tools. Controller router. So, one of these guys. Right. So, one controller per network. Let's try and figure this out. Probably take most of this stuff out of my inventory. What else? A router? With this block, you can connect multiple channels. So multiple controllers with this block. So we don't really need that at the moment. You can connect multiple channels remotely. Okay. And these are connectors. Place connector next to block or machine that should be connected to the network. Max RF, 5,000. Oh, wait, no, this one's 50,000. So these two are 50,000. Ah, no, the routing connector and the green connector. Okay. They both seem to do the same. Then the advanced ones can hold 500,000 RF. Okay. I'm liking it. So, I kind of want the advanced, right? So that requires the normal one anyway. And these normal connectors are a chest, some lapis, I guess, just some blue dye, redstone, and gold. Okay. Yeah, they look very fancy though. Like, I mean, I like that they look like the RF tool stuff because the RF tool stuff, you know, looks alright. And I guess it would fit into your system because I assume a lot of people use RF tools. Has a lot of cool stuff. And what are these antenna? Place 1 or 2 antennas on top of an antenna base. An antenna base has to be placed on top of a wireless router. Ah, okay. An antenna dish has to be placed on top of an antenna base and allows very extreme wireless range. Okay. Oh, so you have to have RF tools to be installed for XNet. Okay. And this is pretty cheap. Gold nugget, redstone, and string for the cables. And you get 16 per. Guess we'll make a heap of this. So we've got connectors, we've got network cables. We could make them advanced connectors. Can we make them... Do they have to be... Here, what's this? Acts as a proxy block for redstone. XNet can connect to this. Yeah. Do they have to be colored? Blue, green. Okay. Well, I guess we'll make them yellow. Advanced connector. Huh? Is that this? Advanced blue connector? Where's the advanced connector? Or does it not show up in JEI? Advanced connector. It doesn't seem to. Okay. Let's make some of these. 2, 3. So we have these advanced ones. And I believe all these do differently. Max RF. So look as well. So the max RF is better. And also this says allows access to different sides. And supports faster item transfer. So I assume these are just a faster version. We can make just some normal ones. Just to see the difference. And then where am I going to hook them up? How can we test this out? You know what if we try to rework one of these systems over here, right? So at the moment we're using Ender.io conduits here for this oil generation, right? Oil refinery. So we've got oil coming out here with fluid ducts. Then we have energy in here. We've also got items. So this has like all 3 things. So I think this will be a fun one. So let's disconnect this all. We've also got it's a mess. Here, this isn't going to end well. I want you guys to all be aware that this is not going to end well. What? Okay. We got some achievements. Oh, okay. Maybe these were added in 1.3.5. See here, we can take all this stuff out. We're going to figure out this XNet stuff. Or else we don't get any more oil generation. Oil power. Okay. So. Oh, this guy too. Now, I assume we still need this guy, because this guy's working as a pump. Just this fluid extraction cable. So, we've got XNet network cables. First off, actually, can I take these with a wrench? No. I have to use a pickaxe, and let's see how fast it mines. Okay. Is there a XNet wrench or something? Maybe connector upgrade kit. Sneak right click this on a normal connector to upgrade it to an advanced connector. Oh, that's pretty cool. And how do you make that? With a piece of paper instead of the connector. Okay. Let's look at RF tools and see. Okay, so this might work, a smart wrench. Right? How can we make one of these? We can make it pretty easily. Let's test this, because this might work instead. No. Okay. Focus mode? Wrench mode. Okay. Right click to rotate machines, right click to pick up machines. Okay, well, I don't know. This doesn't work. And it seems like the pickaxe takes a long time to mine it. All things considered. So I'm not too sure about that. At XNet, we'll go back here. So, I should be able to put these cables... No. Ooh. Oh. I don't think I want to put the cables there. I think I want to put the connectors. Right? No, whatever. I'm placing blocks everywhere. So, advanced connector. Do I... Oh! Okay. For some reason I thought it would place as a block. That looks a lot nicer than I thought it would be. I want to place that there. So I'm going to need a lot of connectors, I think. Right? So this is going to be a little bit expensive. I think. You know, okay, I've got a better idea. Let's try the wrench on these. Nope. Try this wrench. Nope. These break a lot faster than the cables. Alright, let's try placing the connectors here, right? So that's on the back. In fact, here, we'll get at least one row of these going. So like, this is a row and this is another row that we've got going. So this guy, I want it to be everything from the back, right? Let's try this. So this guy, I want to just be like this mode. Same for this. Like that. So now if we have a look back here, it's like, it's in whatever this mode is. I don't know what it's called. But it's in that mode. So it looks like just an empty, like, do what you want with me mode. You know, you can input, you can output, all of the above. So now we've got these directions. I guess you can change what it connects to. I want it to be connected to everything, I think. And then we should be able to place a controller. Let's place it here. And I also want to place a connector here. Now this guy, I don't want him to face west. Yep, so you see, it disconnected there. And I should now be able to place a network cable. Do I need to place a connector on this guy? How'd I get it to show, or do I have to hold this? Oh, I have to hold one for it to show up. Okay. Okay. Does this need to be connected too, I wonder? Ah, here, we need it. This is not an auto jump situation. Let me tell you that much. And apparently if I middle click, boom, switches to dirt. And it's nighttime, of course. A connector? Yes, this has to be a connector. I don't think it has to be an advanced connector because it's not really doing anything here. It just needs to be a connector to attach to it. That's my assumption just from hearing things. So I can double click this. Oh, that is really cool. So if I'm like, hey, what's this? What's this that's connected? Whereabouts is that connected? It'll show me, and it shows me through blocks. So if I'm like, I don't want that on my system, or I want that on my system, I can double click it, and it'll show me where it is. That is extremely handy. Okay. So through here we can decide everything. South, south, west. So it tells you what side of the cable it's attached to. Right? So these are all attached on the south. No, on the north. The cable is to the south of the block though. Okay, so that makes sense. So these cables are on the south of the block. They're on the north of this block. And the west of the ender tank, I assume. Yeah, so it's referring to it as an ender chest, but it's an ender tank. And it's on the west. We can look in the top right. You can see the west of the compass. Okay. So now how does this work? Edit channel 1. Okay. This also needs power, it seems. I think we're going to need a lot more connectors. Connector. Boom. We got 53 of them. That's how many chests we had, apparently. And I want them to all be advanced. We should have plenty of stuff. Oh, 43. We were out of diamonds, apparently. Uh-oh. Okay. So this, I want to attach it to energy. Do these guys have energy in them? Any of them? No. Okay. This guy has energy. We're just gonna steal energy from it. So let's do this. We don't want it to go south, so we'll just disconnect that. We'll place a cable here, and we should just be able to wrench this side and have it be orange, can't we? What's that? This. Oh, this is turning the block. Okay, so it didn't do what I thought it would do. No. That one? Okay. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. We're good now. This is connected. We want this to be energy. XNet energy. Right? Create. Okay. Enable processing on this channel. Channel name. Energy. Create. Side from which to operate. South. Redstone mode ignored. Insert or extract. We want it to be on extract. So it's got an E now. Max energy and min. So we'll leave this. So it'll output as much as it can, right? And then on these ones, we want to also create the same thing. Energy, right? And we want it to be insert. And we want to do this on all of them. So insert on everything that requires power. Extract on the network. I think it might be the other way around. Extract might, in terms of this, mean extract from the network. So let's try it the other way, because it doesn't seem to have worked. So let's do insert, and then set these up to be extract. Also, this doesn't have power to begin with. It might need power to begin with to start the networking, perhaps. Let's see. This has power now. Do these have power? No. Okay. We'll try again. We'll go back to what it was previously, which will be extract, insert, insert, insert. How about these? Okay, these are getting power now. That is perfect. Or at least this one is. Once he's full. Oh, that guy up there's not even attached. I don't even know why I was trying that. Okay. So that's working. So that's working, right? I think I can disconnect this now. So I think it needs a boost of energy to begin with. And then now it should just keep itself charged from this energy cell. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. So now, using these same cables, the same network, we should then be able to do a second channel. And this one will be... oh, look at this. So we could do gas as well. I wasn't sure. We can set up a gas network. That is really good. Open computers, apparently. Logic. RF tool storage. Item. Fluid. So we want to do fluid. So let's do create. This is channel 2, and it is going to be called fluid. Oh, no. This is going to be called oil. We want to be specific. Now, we can make this really technical, because we have a lot of channels here. So let's do oil, right? Fluid distribution mode. I guess we'll do distribute. And then on this guy, we want to create it, and we want to have this guy be extract. So here we click extract. Ignore redstone. Ignore all the priorities and stuff. I assume if we leave these empty, they'll do just as much as they can, right? So the max is 5,000 millibuckets. So I assume that's what it will do. And we can specify how much in each. So that will be helpful on the dynamos, I think. We don't have to fill up the dynamos. We can keep them somewhat full. That might help out a lot, I think. So that should be good. That should... This ender chest is actually the ender tank. Then we want it to go into these. So we want to create, and we want to have it be insert. Oh, only on one of them, though. Only on one of them. Is that this? No. Oh, well, we can double click. So nope, that's not the right one. So here, we want to actually How do we delete this? Remove this channel, remove this connector. Okay. We don't want to remove the channel. We want the channel. So now we can double click this to make sure. Yep, that's the right one. We want to click this, create, insert. We should see oils full now. It wasn't full previously. And there we go. Now this guy has naphtha. Now I could have it automatically extract the naphtha into this fractionating still. And that would be easy, right? But we want to use XNet. So we're just, for just about no reason, we're going to create another channel. This channel is going to be a fluid one as well. Now this step I 100% don't have to do. This naphtha one that I've done. Which will go here. And it will... Well, I mean, I can put it... Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay. Create here, insert. And that should be good. Over here, I can create it and do extract. And it should extract the naphtha. And put the naphtha in here. There we go. Now, I could have literally just changed this to extract. Because these specific machines can extract into the next inventory. So that would work. But if you're using a different mod than these fractionating stills... You might want to use the cables instead, so I figured I might as well show that off again. So now we're going to also need these connectors to be on each of these, right? We're also going to want them to be on these. Yeah, what's that? And because it's connected here with the water, we don't need to connect it again. We can just bring that over there. Because this is a pump, remember? This cable here is a pump. So that should work. What was that noise that I just heard? Okay, I'm a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And we should also be able to do... oh, no, not that there. We want it to be there. This guy can be just a normal cable, which I can connect there, I guess. And then I can try and break this cable. I want to know a faster way to break the cables. I'm sure there's a faster way. I just don't know what it is. Advanced connector, advanced connector. Why are these not stacking? Maybe they've been configured. Okay, so I honestly extremely like this whole interface here. It means that I don't have to like go to each individual one, you know. With Ender.io, I have to go to each one and configure it. I can do it all just from this block. I don't have to look for it. If I'm not sure what a machine is, I just double click it and be like, ah, okay, it's that. That is really good. One thing that would be better is if I double clicked it, if I could see what it was through the wall. You know what I mean? Like if I saw the actual model through the wall. I think that would be a lot better. Because, I mean, it just says machine here, right? I don't know what it is. Okay. So, what's our next step? We want water. Do we want to do the water or should we do the items? Let's do items. So we want the tar to go into these furnace generators. And we want the sulfur to go in the trash can. So let's do 4th channel. We might have to delete that channel later. We might run out of channels. Let's see. So, these stills. So this guy is the oil guy. So this guy does tar. So we'll have to create a new channel, which will be XNet item. And this will be called tar. And he will go from this guy, which will be extract. Oh, you could... Oh, okay. So you can... filter from here. We might only need the one. Let's just change this to be item, and we'll try out the filtering. So this is now item channel, and this guy will extract from here anything, right? We will also extract from here anything. So both these are the tar and the sulfur will get extracted, but then inside the trash can, which I can't seem to see. I've got to attach the trash can, don't I? This here, we'll make it daytime. This guy here needs to be a connector. Also, my this dude isn't on. There we go. Also, what direction is that? North? Oh, I guess we can keep that there. We'll have to set that up eventually anyway. These two fractionating stills. So now we've got the trash can. Let's get one network set up straight. One system set up. So channel 4. This trash can will insert, right? Let's do on to activate, just so it doesn't do it yet. And this guy, I want to only have the sulfur, right? It's already started extracting. So I should be able to go in here, click on this, put sulfur there, and do enable. So I think this is whitelist. If I click this, it'll be blacklist. So I can do whitelist, which is just having it here, and then set this back onto ignore redstone. So this should now only empty sulfur into there, and we should see it on both. Both are empty. This should still have tar. This top one has tar, so we can test it on this. Yeah, let's set up these to be extract. How's that doing? That's not good. Okay. It 100% just deleted this stuff. Is this not whitelist mode? Enable blacklist mode. Or dictionary matching, metadata matching. Do I do everything? Let's see. So these machines we know are the other guys, right? So if I turn one on. Here, which one did I turn on? I turned on this top left one. Is the tar in the system and it just hasn't like gone in yet? I don't know. Item ignored. I think it deleted the tar. Let's go back down here. These are on extract everything. This guy's on match, and it's on whitelist mode. Maybe I need to just blacklist the tar. Maybe that makes more sense. That's a bit annoying. Do I have any tar in the system so I can verify that? I do. Oh, I've got a lot of tar, so we can check this often. I should be able to just get a chest as well. We're gonna have to make a chest probably. I can get a crate. Let's attach a crate to the network. The crate we will have do extract. Now if I put tar in here, where does it go? There's 2 tar in there. There we go, right? That's... We should have 63 tar in here. Now it does seem to be pretty slow, doesn't it? These were meant to be fast. Oh, stack. Boom. 62. Okay. I believe that it didn't trash anything. I'm sure we just mowed through 2 tar in the time it took to fill up this. Okay, I believe it. I think that's set up. We can break this chest now. So, few things we want to change. We want to make this the extracts we want to be on stack mode. This extract do we change? Number of ticks per operation. Insert extract mode. Number of ticks for each operation. 20 ticks for each operation. Okay. Extract stack. We don't need to change. We don't need to change it for these. They only make tar and sulfur rarely, right? It's not a big issue. So, where are we up to? These guys just need to be on insert. We don't need to worry about any blacklisting or whitelisting because the trash can is whitelisted for only sulfur. So I think we're good. And then we just need to make it so that this guy, we can go back onto... What can we go onto? I guess we can make a new network. Oh, no, we don't want that to be a thing. Remove channel 5, yes. We want this to be on fluid mode. Create. Call this water. We can call this fluid, right? Or what can we call this? Let's just call it fluid, because I want to see if we can have water and the fuel in this network. So I don't want this to be there. I want it to be on this guy. Create. Insert. Perfect. Then on all of these guys, I want it to be... No, I want it to be insert on there. I want it to be extract on this. So that should be good. Create. 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 These should all be full of water. Let's just make sure. Right? They all seem to be good. This guy's not full of water. This guy's not full of water. Okay. Okay. Why? Extract from this guy. Insert those guys. Extract mode. Fluid. And insert. Okay. Perhaps it's... because this here is showing that it's not connected, right? We might need to do one of these, where we grab a cable. Like a fluid cable. Place this here. Then go here and set this to be extract, perhaps? How's that? Did that work? 1600. Oh. 2900. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I realize what's happening now. The problem isn't that. The problem is... these engines have specific sides that they import and export on. Yeah, that's annoying. So these can only take in liquids from the sides, and they can only take in power from the top. So these particular engines are actually quite annoying to automate. You know what I mean? That's annoying. Okay, let's break this cable here. Let's place connectors on all these sides. We might even be able to just break this guy. Connect cables on all these sides. Then we want to go into... okay. What are we looking at here? Okay. Basically, this stuff we want to change to be like that, right? We want all the ones that don't have a picture to be on insert mode. Right. And then all of the ones with the picture we can just remove. I wonder if there's a better way to do it. If I press delete? No. I'm scared to press other buttons too. Okay. So yeah, that part was my bad. It should be good now. We'll check to make sure in a second. So that's all set up. We should be able to check those same guys. This guy here, completely full, and the guy in the end, completely full. How good is that? We can also name them, I see. We can name the connectors. Okay. So then on this same network, we're still on the fluid network, channel 5. We should be able to take fluids out of this fractionating still. Yep. So we can go back down. So this top one, we want to extract. And same with this one. We might as well get it set up. Oh, extract. So now, it's completely emptied, and as you can see, these ones have turned on. What we can also do is if we go into... do they need to be full of water for the coolant to be all good? I'm not sure. I guess we can leave it as it is. I was going to try and limit how much fluid goes in, because I think we can limit. We could have a maximum amount of fluid in the system, and so that would keep like an even amount on all of them. You know what I mean? I think it's fine though. We'll leave it as is. So then we can make a new channel, another one. This one will be energy. Create. Let's delete that channel that I just made. Let's go back to this first channel. So this first channel is the energy one. Let's have it, first off, insert onto these guys. So that should be good. In fact, here, we can just replicate this stuff. Go into channel 2. This guy we want to insert on. We go into channel 3. This guy we want to extract on, according to this. This guy we want to insert on. And that should be good. We should have just hooked up these identical. They look like they're working well. These full of naphtha, these empty. Okay. That was a weird noise that it just made. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we? It is looking a bit confusing now. It started off really neat. Okay, so the power though. The power is this first channel. We should be able to then, on this picture, because this is the actual top of the block, or see it's connected to the down or the top. We should be able to insert, or no, we want to extract. So on all of these, we want to extract. 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 And then these ones. These ones. Okay. So they're all on extract. And then we would like to connect a connector. Oh, no, it's already connected to the power. Then on this vibrant capacitor, we want to insert. And that should be good. Now I should be able to disconnect this. And this. You can hear these engines turned off because this is full and not draining power anymore. This guy is losing power. Let's go to these extracts. These guys don't have a connected by the west. That's the west. Insert power. Extract power on all these. Are these extracting power though? They are. The power is going into the battery, I assume. Can I change the priority perhaps? If I make this priority -1. Oh. Let's do 0. What if we up the priority on these guys? Make these priority 1. Does this change it so it's faster? Let's have a look. This guy's now full. So that did work. That did work. I should be able to now come down here. Make this guy 1. Make this guy 1. Is that all of them? And we should see these are filling up again. Yep. This guy's full now. Full. Full. And full. How good's that? Now, this should be getting all the power after that. Right? This is self-sufficient now. Running on the own power that it's making. Then we need... So that is the other thing. This uses power to set all this up. My previous system didn't, right? So that is something to keep in mind. These are essentially the same system as like these generators. So I should just be able to click here, do extract, extract. Let's see if this works. And then we just want this channel to be insert. Let's see. Does this work? Full of water. The water part works. Now we might just not have enough fuel yet. Okay. Do I have my flux capacitor? I do. Let's see what happens if we chuck this in. Let me just speed it up a little bit. Oh, you can see this guy turned on. He just got a little bit of refined fuel. There we go. So the other good reason why I set up these cables to do the extracting of the naphtha is if I speed up this guy, it is getting the naphtha from here and here. At the moment it's only taking this one, but I believe it should take this one too if we run out. If we have enough power to keep it going. Which we'll actually do. We'll make sure that works. Because that would be a good reason to do it. And as you can see, these have gotten a little bit of refined fuel, so they're working now. All of these guys have turned on. This is out of naphtha. This is now draining naphtha. How good is that? So that's good for using time in a bottle if we had like an endless amount of these. Okay. Makes sense. If I take this out, does it get enough? No. Okay. Now the thing to keep in mind here, is the energy that can be transferred in here, because I'm using advanced connectors, is apparently 500,000 RF. Now, I'm not sure if that's 500,000 RF a tick. Like, I'm not sure if that's what it means. We can have a look. No, that's not the right one. Down here, this is the energy side. Max energy insertion rate. Limited to. And then it has, like, broken gibberish per tick. Broken gibberish per tick. Nice. That's great. It can transfer broken gibberish per tick. That's really good. I don't know. I don't know. I'd assume 500,000, because I don't think it holds power. How can we check that? We can see what's going here. This is getting 5,000 RF a tick. This can output 25,000. So that just means we're only generating this much, I think. So that's not really a help. Oh yeah, I mean, it's all working though. Now, is this better than using the Ender.io conduits for this particular setup? I don't think so. I don't think so for this particular setup. Purely for literally the only reason of this thing uses a bit of power as well. That's the only reason though. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm a fan of this. Now, there's a few things here. It is... Well, actually, no. I think it is infinitely expandable, right? Because we've only used the 5 channels, and we will only ever have to use 5 channels unless we add a different type of machine. But if we add more of these stills, more fractionating stills, in fact, these shouldn't be working, and I don't think they are working. These were just using up the previous stuff they had. These we need to change the network so that this side here is the empty spot. We forgot to set these up. So that should be good now. So I'm surprised it still took the... I guess I had it outputting on the back anyway for the naphtha. But that should be good. But yeah, these, as long as we place the same machines, or the same types of machines, for instance, you know, different generators that use refined fuel and water. It doesn't even have to use water. This is infinitely expandable. And we can add up to these 3 extra channels if we wanted to do more. And on top of that, I believe with the routing, the router, you can connect multiple channels. So multiple controllers. So we could add a router and connect this channel to another channel, and we can control it all together. Let's actually make a router, and we'll see what the interface looks like. Can we make it? So it uses a machine frame from RF Tools. So yeah, you do need RF Tools installed, even if you had the model somehow. Router. We need powered rails, I think. Stick and redstone? Is that a different recipe than vanilla? Alright, we've got a router. Let's see what happens if I place this guy here. Local channels, remote channels. Oh, what is this? Okay. What? Local channels. So we can see the channels that we made. We had an energy channel. We had one for oil. We had one for naphtha, item, and fluid, right? What happens if I click this? Oh, I don't know what this does. Okay. Let's check the book. Let's see if it specifically mentions this. A router. Used to connect distinct networks. On its own, it can connect 6 different networks, 1 network per side. But using routing cables, you can also make a routing network and connect multiple routers. What? Router. You can see all named channels in all local networks. This is why it can be important to be able to name channels in the controller, yeah. To make such a channel available to the routing network, you need to publish it. To do that, you give it a global name in that list. Okay. So if I write this as energy and do enter, is that the global name? Oh, that's not the book. Um, publish it. Do I give it a global name in that list? All published channels of the same type and with the same published name will automatically connect. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So that's what it means. I think that's what it means. If I had another controller, so another network, which should we try and do that? Should we try and set up that lava power with it? I think we should. I think this will be fun. This is very fun. So we need to make another controller. Let's do this. Let's. Hmm. Hopefully we have enough materials. Oh. I can do this. Make a heap of them. And while we're at it, let's make some like 2 stacks of torches. Okay. Bam, controller. So, do we need routing cables? Routing network cable. So this uses blocks of redstone, so they're a bit more expensive, but we do get 32 of them. So I think with these, I can bring the network cable. Oh. Routing connector. Ah, okay. That's what we need. Routing connector, which uses just a normal connector. Now this, if I press U on it, is there a recipe this is used in? No, just painting. I wasn't sure if there was an advanced one. I don't know what it would do, but you know, you never know, right? So now I can connect this to the router. So this is now a routing network. I can bring this guy. Actually, you know what? Let's try the wireless, right? Oh, let's do the wireless router. So this is just a fancy router, right? Machine frame, wireless router. Oh, we need another one of these guys. Let's just make a 41 of them. We're now out of what do you call it? Torches again, but that's fine. So this is a wireless router. So let's pickaxe this guy and place a wireless router. So that connects. Make public. Let's read what it says. With this block, you can connect multiple channels remotely. Connect this to a normal router. Ah. So we do need the other router. This router. So this stores the same thing, so it still has the global label of energy. We can place the wireless router on top. We can place... we're going to need another router? Wireless router. You can connect multiple channels remotely. Curious as to how this works. If I place a controller over here now, let's place it so it's connected to the power already. So I should be able to... I guess we'll just place it here. Oh, these guys aren't even on. Why did I do that? These guys are on there, so I can place it just here, I guess. Okay. Does this like show up now? Local channels? Remote channels? Can I create a channel here called lava energy? Then can I run over here and will we see lava energy? No. Wireless router and router. So do I need to add another wireless router over there? Connect this to another router. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. So router. We need a lot of these machine frames apparently. Let's just make a stack. We're pretty good on resources. Router, bam. I think we want 2 of them, right? And then I want to make a wireless router. So let's grab those routers, that other router out. Oh, I made 2. I thought router was used to make the wireless router. Okay, so now I should be able to place a router next to this guy. No. I've got to connect it with a cable. So let's disconnect these cables. Right? All these energy cables. These will be connected to the network. These should be advanced connectors. Now can I place the router here? with a wireless router on top. So now this guy has lava energy, and it doesn't show the remote channels though. Okay. Let's now it does say that it needs to be connected. Connect this to a normal router using a router cable. So maybe it has to be connected via a cable. It can't just be placed touching. So let's try that. Let's disconnect this. We'll run over here. Disconnect this guy, this wireless router. And place it here with a... Does it say it has to connect this to a normal router using a router cable? So, network cable, connector. Huh. Routing network cable. But in my inventory it's just called a network cable. Okay. That doesn't connect. We'll place the connector. That connects it. Right. Naphtha item, fluid, energy. Okay. I'm really unsure about this. So now let's make another, oh, we're out of range. Let's get another routing connector, right? Place this guy here, and place the wireless guy here, right? Lava energy shows up. Why doesn't... So now, what, if I call this energy, then what? Why don't the remote channels show up? I can't figure this out. Let's check the book. Oh, not that chest. We want to check the book. Wireless router. Okay, let me click on it. Wireless router. A wireless router allows transmission of published channels wirelessly to outer wireless routers? Other wireless routers, maybe? To make this work, you have to put the wireless router on a routing network connected to one or more routers. The wireless router will make all published channels available. Okay. Provided it has enough power. Okay, the plot thickens. Let's dig it up. Provided it has enough power, they say. Okay, so that connects. Let's go in here then. Let's find the wireless router and do insert, 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 and then on these guys, we want these guys to be extract, extract, extract. And that should be good, right? I'll do it for all of them. So this is the lava energy channel that we're currently in. We're learning, guys. we're learning a lot, apparently. Extract energy from all those. Insert into here. This has power. This doesn't have power. I don't know. They don't need power. Index 0 energy. What? Remote channels. Okay. On the right side of the GUI, you see all published channels from remote routers. We don't see all published channels from remote routers. Now, there is a chance that they're not connected, right? There is a chance that I need to get these antenna, antenna base, and antenna dish. Let's make that. Let's just make sure that that's not why. So we need, what, one of you. We need one of you. We need one of you. Which requires a bunch of these, apparently. Bam. Okay, so, antenna base. Antenna. Antenna dish. Did that... It's blue now. This one over here is red. That might have been why. That might have solved our issues. Let's make some more. Antenna. Antenna base. Antenna dish. Okay. Antenna base. Antenna. Antenna dish. This is the right color now. There's no remote channels here. So I don't think it's worked. Or at least I haven't figured out how... Okay, this showed up though. Remote channels energy. What is going on? Why isn't that on this side though? Huh? What? Okay. Let's I don't know. Let's look at the book again, I guess. Router. Okay. Make sure a channel is available. You need to publish it. To do that, you give it a global name in that list. All published channels of the same type will automatically connect. How do you finalize the publishing? Enter. Enter. Why did it show up one time but then not the other time? Make public. What is going on? Oh, see here? The actual cable. The cable lights up when it's being used, I think. Does that make sense? Is that a thing possibly? Let's add connectors here. Let us open up this guy, go into energy, find the router, the wireless router, and insert. Did that do it? No. What is going on? This guy over here just isn't even lighting up at all. These guys have power in them. They have lava in them. Man, what is going on? So how do you publish it? That's the one thing I'm still struggling with. I think. Although it's worked on one of them. Limit of 32 published channels on a routing network. Okay. Again, channels connect automatically to them if they have the same type and name. Okay. So what if I call this lava energy, right? So what if we do that? So this is now lava energy. Okay. Now in this guy, why isn't it showing up? Is it only when it's clicked? Let's make you energy. Click. Okay, well, we clearly don't understand this. Note that this only gives us if you're router A connected to router B and router B connected to router C, then networks on A cannot see networks on router C. Wireless router. Wireless router allows transmission of published networks wirelessly to other wireless networks or outer. To make this work, you have to put the wireless router on a routing network connected to one or more routers. The wireless router will make all published channels available provided it has enough power. By default, a wireless router is set to private, which means that only you will be able to use it. You can change this. Wireless channels are made available in the router where you can connect them to channels of local controllers. A wireless router needs an antenna base on which a normal antenna, one or two, or a dish is placed. The dish allows for unlimited range. So that doesn't really help. Okay. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out. See, now it showed up. Now this has showed up, right? So is this now working? You know what we could do? I've got a really good idea. So these require water, right? So what if I set up second channel? How can I second channel of fluid create, and inside these do insert, right? No, that won't work. We gotta delete it on that side. We do need the cables to be on the side, like we had on the other side. So let's disconnect all this stuff. But I want to see if we can bring water over from that other extraction cable. I want to see if that works. So to do that, we place them all on the side, right? Like so. We can connect them with a network cable here. Okay. We can open the controller. Then on all of these, we want it to do insert, right? Right. Okay. Maybe let's give it a place to go as well. We want this to insert, right? Now these should be emptying of power. Yeah, they're emptying really fast too. Okay. Make all these insert. Dun, 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 dun. Very tedious. Okay, so these are now all accepting water. They currently have no water in the system though. I wonder if I go to the router. What the hell just blew up? Did one of these blow up? Because I didn't have enough power. What blew up? What? Guys? What blew up? I guess maybe something in one of these blew up. I don't know what blew up, and I'm a little bit worried. Only a little bit though. Okay, well, so how? I don't know. Okay, well, for instance, we have a fluid network. The channel's not called anything though. Fluid. Fluid's here now. Let's do fluid. Right? Index 0 energy, index 1 fluid. I'm just trying to learn what all the different things do. So this is just, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now if I want to make this one here, this fluid network, also called fluid, then what happens? Can I then run over here and get fluid? What if we change, so this is the router, right? What if oh, it showed up. The remote channel showed up. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. What's this got that the other one doesn't? The router isn't even connected to any of these. The wireless has insert energy and the controller has insert energy. That's the only thing that's over there. Over here we have, what do we have? Oh, the game's frozen at the moment. Hopefully it hasn't crashed. It might have crashed though. We might not have enough storage. I'll give it a few seconds. Because I still hear... Oh, no. Okay, well... Oh my god. I'm a simple man. I just want to learn some XNet. I want to have some XNet fun. It has been fun. I am a big fan of it so far. I think if I just used normal routers, it would be a lot easier. But I'm really trying to figure out these wireless ones. Because they look like they're a bit of fun. Oh, that's not good. We ran out of storage on our solid state. That is very not good. We've probably been streaming for a bit as well, haven't we? You know what I could do? I could end this one here, end this episode, because it is going to be a long one. We might make this a part 1 of XNet. Yeah, we might make that part 1 of XNet. I'll end the stream, start moving over Minecraft to be on my No, I'm on a big SSD. It's just full, I guess. It's on I think it's a 256 gigabyte. It's got the OS on it, and then I think there's also my brother might have a whole bunch of stuff on it that I can't get rid of. I'll move it over to my external, which that itself doesn't have much room, but at least it's got like stuff that I can remove if I need to. This XNet stuff's interesting though. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Hopefully I can move the game over to the external hard drive quick enough that I can get started streaming again before it's either too late or something else comes up in real life. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. We'll hop back in XNet once I've moved stuff over. Windows stat for finding large files? Okay. I have looked around. I have quite a few different softwares that show me that kind of stuff. I think it's all my brother's stuff, though. I think he's got like a whole bunch of songs and whatnot that he hasn't even touched for years because I stole the computer off him. But we won't get into that. I'll move it over. I'll come back and try and figure out these routers. Something's working and something isn't working. I just want to see if I can get water to go through the router. I don't even know if that's how the router works, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, thank you guys. I'll be back later, I guess. Discord will probably notify you. And for those watching the YouTubes, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subbing. I know you're subbing. Why wouldn't you sub? It's beautiful over here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.